Now, how do you bring your coaching and your bodybuilding from a hobby to an actual career? That's the real question that most people struggle to answer, and we're going to answer it here in this story. So when I started my bodybuilding journey, as I said, I didn't have much guidance besides what was already online, forums. Instagram started becoming a thing. And then, as time went on, I just kind of did my own thing with my background knowledge in physical therapy, anatomy. I have a very big background from college and working 10 years in physical therapy I can work with, but there are some differences. And unfortunately in therapy, there are a lot of therapists that still believe in outdated methods where you don't actually load the joints enough to make progress. And I was getting fed up with it. I was like, dude, this is like so low level. You can do so much more. I was always the therapist that quote unquote pushed their patients really hard. But in reality, I'm just doing what you're supposed to be doing. Rehabbing the joint, loading it, getting their quads stronger, getting their shoulders stronger, back to where they can function like a normal human, not just sit in a cocoon and hope that it heals. So I got so fed up with it where I was like, dude, I want to do my own thing at some point. And I started working with Paul Barnett. He was my first coach, and Paul and I just kind of started talking, bouncing things off each other. And over time, it became like Paul and I realized we were like the same person. He's just 30 years older than me. I mean, we have all the same interests, same music, same video games, same everything. So he was like the easiest coach I ever had to get along with, just because we literally had all the same exact common interests. And at one point it came up, we started talking about YouTube because he did YouTube, and that's how I found him in the first place. Gaming videos back in college. They were faceless videos, and I played the game Killzone Shadowfall. I was in the top clan in the world. I have the t-shirt and everything to prove it. I'm still on their YouTube on my other account. I'm not telling you the name of it, but you might be able to figure it out. Yeah, straight up nerding out super hard back then. I had a lot of free time and not much to do. So yeah, I was pretty good at that game. But at that point I was like, dude, I know I can edit and stuff. Like, I've done it on a PlayStation controller and made some pretty darn good videos for what we had at the time for software. He told me, just go ahead, dude. Just start recording, put the camera on it. He's like, my videos are nothing special. He doesn't edit much of anything besides cutting out an here or there. There's no fancy graphics or anything like that. So I looked up some programs, got the cheapest one that mimics the old Share Factory on PlayStation 4 that I could pick up and play with right away, and started to do some YouTube. And from there, I started picking up a couple clients here and there. People I either knew, or there was the occasional person that would come across my videos or message me, and I'm like, okay, let's get them in. My big thing when I started the Instagram and all that, though, I wanted to be separate. I didn't want to rely on people I already knew and beg them to follow my account. So my actual fitness account does not have very many of my real life friends on it, because I didn't want to be that guy that just kind of begs people to follow me. If they find me organically, fine, go ahead and follow me. I wanted to do it the hard way, and the hard way was hard. I only had 200 followers the whole first year, and it took a while for things to take off. But if you just keep doing it, things will grow, because you get better, you learn the skills, things level up as you go. And it went from being just a small little hobby to earn a little bit of cash for vacations and stuff on the side, to me actually investing more and more in this, saving my own time, getting an editor instead of doing the editing myself, and then reinvesting more and more into the clients and building the program the more clients I got in. So that's the hard part. You actually need some cash flow to get going, but that's any business. And honestly, most businesses, it takes you $40,000 up front to start them. Whereas a bodybuilding coach, you can do it from the comfort of your house. You just need a computer, maybe a couple $100 set aside for some video editing, and maybe a program, or you get some spreadsheets. You can do it for free there too. There's not much overhead at all. So anybody can start. And that's kind of where we've gotten to at this point. Now that, we're getting up towards 10K months and above, I'm like, we need to start paying back a little more. And after talking to one of my friends, him and I agreed that we should start doing a course on Skool. So to segue into the next phase of our bodybuilding coaching career, we're going to be offering a course that teaches you guys all the basics, gives you the background knowledge in bodybuilding, PEDs, nutrition, training, everything you can think of. Anything you guys want, let us know. We're going to add it, and we're going to level up that community and get to a point where we can do a intro to coaching course where we can teach you how to build out your own business and have it running like a well-oiled machine, where people are scheduling your calls, letting you talk to clients, prospective clients, Just make your sales, do your videos, do the stuff you enjoy, and we will take care of the rest and have the framework for you. It's something we're really excited about. It's going to be coming down the line soon, but that's going to be the next phase of my coaching, and along with Coach Colton, he's the one working with me. We really want to start giving back and give you guys a program that's unlike any other, that teaches you exactly how to do what we do and start making $5,000 to $10,000 a month from the first month. Hopefully this grows into something big and elevates the standard of coaching, because that is the one real frustration I've had since coaching for almost 2 years now. A lot of the clients I get are very hurt by coaches they've had in the past and very unhappy with the experience, and it takes a lot to talk it into them that, hey, this is going to be a different experience. Like, we're going to actually address your needs. I'm going to listen to you. We're taking calls. We're going to be making sure we check in. You have daily checks, and then we have big weekly checks. We are on top of things. We're there for support. Unfortunately, in the industry, there's not much of that, and it really needs to change. So hopefully this program that we're doing is going to introduce a whole new crop of hundreds and hundreds of really good coaches out there. Everybody has a good experience, and the competition will be even better. So you're just going to benefit from having better coaches out there to choose from.